Hello everybody, I'm Egoist, and today I'm gonna vibe to Fear and Hunger Termina. I'll be honest lads, I wasn't expecting this video to come out at all, but my Ragnvalder Ascending video really popped off, and it's arguably my best performing video ever. So, since y'all seem to enjoy the Funger content, Termina. I believe I mentioned this in the last video, but I was pretty much blind to everything related to Termina, with the exception of like very minor lore pieces and the names of the characters. So what you're about to witness is pretty much my blind reaction to everything about this game. And given that it's a Fear and Hunger game, I'm sure you can imagine how that went. The first order in business was picking a character. Having fought in war since he was 13? Jesus fucking Christ. Or rather, Almer fucking Christ. The amount of playable characters did catch me off guard a little bit, and I am a very indecisive person. There was only one thing I knew for certain. Machinery. Osa. I'm not playing as Osa. Not for any particular reason. I just want to see him in game and I want to hire him because I have seen very few things about this game, but I am certain, 100% certain, that Osa is gonna be my favorite character. So yeah, Osa was off the table. Yellow mages don't dictate their lives to worship. Yellow mages use otherworldly powers only to their own benefit and to further their own agenda. This guy's so based. Oh my god, dude, I love Osa. He's gonna be so cool. Do note that I'm already quite attached to Osa before I even started the game, because that is going to be important for the events of this video. Anyway, after some deliberation, I decided I should just go with Levi, because he was probably the most middle-of-the-road everyman character that I assumed most people will start off as. The idea of this game having a quote-unquote easier mode scared me, but I decided I should also just go with the regular Fear and Hunger mode. Hunger mode is probably the one I should go with. Masa mode I know is the hard one. I'm just gonna go Fear and Hunger. Middle of the road. I did Ragnvalder Ascending, I can probably handle this game. Boy, would I regret those words. So, the game started and I was introduced to Levi. His backstory was, unsurprisingly, very sad. He grew up in an abusive household in Prehevel, where his father was an alcoholic. And during one very unfortunate argument between his parents, his father ended up killing his mother. His dad was then obviously arrested, and so, being left with no one to take care of him, he was forced to go into an orphanage. But said orphanage was not much better at all, because the staff was horrible to the kids. And, as if things couldn't get much worse, when he was 13, he was forced to be drafted into the war. And after fighting for way too long for the Eastern Army, he eventually packed up his stuff and left, heading to Prehevel. During the intro, I chose to stand up to my father, specialize in trench guns, abandon the sinking ship, and then pack up on ammo, which I would come to regret later on. During the train ride, our lovable child soldier here fell asleep, which initiated a dream sequence that kicked off the start of the game. Huh? Hello? What was that? You feel like someone was watching you while you slept. Wall of suitcases. Something feels off. Everything feels off right now. Yeah. That's concerning. Workshop. This place. It's not the train anymore. Who the fuck are you? You! I've been looking for you everywhere! Just where did you think you ran off to? Don't you understand the hurry you're all in? I don't understand. I just got here, dude. The eyes of the janitor budge out from their eye sockets as his expression intensifies. No one expects you to. You're a stupid fucking human after all. Now, get your ass back to the workbench. What am I supposed to do? What? You're supposed to assemble new cubes, of course. As for how, figure it out yourself. If you're not capable of that much, you're beyond hope and useless in every sense of the word. Man, I fought in the fucking war. I don't deserve this. Sure, I abandoned my cause, but whatever. What you googling at? Don't you know phones don't exist yet? Also, I hope that character doesn't show up again, because my throat is gonna die. Use directional keys to assemble cubes. Up, left, right. Down. Up. The girl in pink is trying to get your attention. So? This is a cool animation. I should definitely use my trench gun, right? You check the functionality of the trench gun without even thinking about it. Your old habits are kicking in. The gun creates a familiar feeling of safety. You wonder if you'll ever be able to leave that past behind. No, therapy doesn't exist yet. Where do you think you're going? The janitors. Fuck, I'm gonna enter combat. Where did the girl go? I'm not even exploring anything. I'm assuming the janitor's gonna kill me if I... Your head hurts. You feel like you're losing your mind. This is the Hall of the Gods. What the fuck? Am I losing my mind, by the way? I can't pause. Hello? Stop looking at me like that, please. That's rare. I know that one, because that's the moon, so that's rare. Ah, there you are. Mysterious person greets you in monotonous voice. Okay, monotonous. Got you pulled out from that nasty place. You're going deep into that rabbit hole. Now you are safe under the beautiful green hue of the moon. Arian Mahabre, what the fuck just happened, dude? Welcome to the Moon Tower. And me? You can just call me Perkele. I'm just a humble servant of His Celestial Majesty. My master has invited 14 of you to join us in this jubilee of cosmic proportions. 14 candidates, but only one true victor. Oh, fuck. Rare is hosting his own Squid Game. The festival of Termina is upon us. Just head towards the tower. That is all you need to know for now. I will gladly answer questions once you get there. But until that, let us meet again under the moonlight. You wake up suddenly. Oh, thank God. Was it all just a dream? It wasn't, but I'm glad. Hey, no, if I shot in the dream, why did I lose my bullets? Do you see why I regret taking the ammo now? I think something you notice immediately when you first boot up this game is just how different it is from its prequel. In Fear and Hunger 1, the characters knew what they were getting into. Maybe not the stuff about Mahabre, but they did know how dangerous the dungeon would be. In Termina, you're just kind of thrown into all of this. And honestly, I love the vibe that this ignorance gives the game. It makes the characters, even the one you're playing as, feel a lot more human. Not that I think that Fear and Hunger 1's characters were badly written, but there was a certain apathy to the whole thing. And I think that's also emphasized by the fact that Fear and Hunger 1's characters all had some sort of combat capabilities, while the Terminal contestants includes people like a chef or a wheelchair user. And this makes perfect sense. As far as we know, post-Cruel Age, people shouldn't have to be dealing with this anymore. The rise of the god of fear and hunger was supposed to stop the cycles and finally let humanity progress. People in this day and age should not have to worry about all of these creatures and otherworldly powers. And it also makes perfect sense that the one who puts them in this situation is Rare, because he's already a more obscure older god, living mostly in the shadows and keeping to himself. But not only that, he is described as a very envious god, who doesn't like it when humans take power for themselves. As established by the first game's ending B, the older gods don't give a shit about humanity anymore. Sylvian peaced out a long time ago. Ulmer is dead. Grogoroth was the only one hanging around, but even then, he was just in the gauntlet. He didn't really care. It makes sense that the envious trickster god is the only one who's still concerned about humanity. But even then, the cycle should have stopped, right? Theoretically, this should imply that humanity isn't looking to ascend anymore. So why is Rare doing this? It's going into this with questions like that made me immediately invested in this game's lore. But there was something else I was more curious about at the time. The characters. Whoa, okay. What voice do I give him? So that must be the best course of action for now. You interrupt the discussion. Oh, the sleepy one got up. I'm just gonna give her my normal voice. What's going on? There's a guy on the fucking... Dude, look at Osa! He looks so cool! What the fuck? You must be just as clueless as the rest of us. The train left us all here, at the outskirts of the city. All the train personnel, everyone, gone. No explanations. What's her name anyway? Introduce yourself. I'm Levi. My name is Marina. My name is Olivia. Are we doing a fucking roll call? Or like, hi Olivia. You can call me August. One thing I know of this game is that August is actually a descendant of Ragnvaldr himself. So I like him already because Ragnvaldr's a goat. Karen Saar, a journalist on duty. Hey, I'm Henrik. And this mystic gentleman over here is Osa. It was Osa, right? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. I'm pretty sure it was. We were the first to wake up. Before you came out, we were talking about this. You saw the dream too, right? Everyone saw the same dream before waking up in the train. We all saw the girl then? The moon, the girl in the pink dress, the festival of Termina. It all felt too real to pass off as just a dream, and also we all had the same dream, so obviously it was too real. We should have asked that army pig, that Bremen pig. He was in way too much of a hurry to leave. I bet he knew something. This smells like a sadistic army experiment. Sounds exactly like something Bremen army would be a part of. They had similar hallucinogens experiment on war prisoners. Now that the war is over, they have to get their guinea pigs elsewhere. I wish I had your capacity and feist, but I really have a hard time believing every conspiracy theory floating around. I'm a journalist. I've covered wars, you know. I don't need some flaky eye-patched foreigner telling me what's possible and what's not. You haven't seen what I've seen during this past few years. Okay, well, I've covered wars too, you know. And then Levi's just in the back, like, the guy who fucking fought in the wars when he was 13. All men and women for the past decade or two have covered wars. What's your point again? I've seen my fair share of hallucinogens as a doctor, and I can tell you from a first-hand experience that there are no chemicals that create visions that vivid, especially visions that are identical with this many people. I take it that we're done here? As much as I like it, I don't have time to play happy campers with you people. I have a job to do. Which way is the city? Ooh. Look. Up there over the forest stop. You can hike through the forest to get there. It's not that far away. Alright then. If I see anyone, I'll let them know that you guys are waiting here. Have fun finding a scoop from that sleepy town. You know where to find us if anything comes up. I have a big one. That's ominous. And with that ominous title card, the game's finally begun. After that, I took some time to talk to the other contestants, but I soon headed out towards the city myself. You know, another thing that's really different about this game in comparison to its prequel is that the character you're playing as has a lot more personality. In Fear and Hunger 1, despite all the 4 playable characters having different stories and different personalities, it doesn't really matter who you start off in the beginning. But the game tells you right away that the character's different skill sets do matter when interacting with some parts of it. Not entirely sure what this plant is. Is it poisonous or not? Maybe it's better to leave it be. If I was Olivia, I definitely know exactly what to do with that plant. I feel like I picked the dumbest character on accident. All he knows is to shoot, man. And something else about the characters that the game tells you right away is that they don't depend on you. That's blood. Okay. Hi! How did you... Oh. Do you hear something? Sorry, that's not his voice. Do you hear something from ahead? I don't know, dude. Are you following me? There's blood. What is that? What on earth is going on? They're dead. They have a life happening outside of you. And I was very impressed with this difference. Even knowing basically all there is to know about Fear and Hunger 1, this game was still such a novel experience. It made me feel all that more immersed and invested in the story it had to tell. But that feeling quickly turned into fear once I had my first combat in this game. What the fuck? Okay. Termina is upon us! I missed. Fuck. Okay. I have a gun. Oh, but I should definitely get rid of his arm, because that thing definitely kills limbs. Nice. Maybe it functions exactly like the guard. Should I guard right now? Should I go for the leg? Should I go for the torso? It's weak. I have a gun. It looks human. It probably isn't. I'm going for the leg. Levi's out of ammo, so he continues unarmed. Fuck. Truly, I got too complacent. I thought my knowledge of Fear and Hunger 1 would help me get through this game easily, but come on. When has Fear and Hunger ever been nice to its players? I can take that. It's fine. The appendage skitters. Oh no. Oh no. Tails never fails. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Dodge the gravity effect. So that's the coin flip attack. Okay. The Woodsman fight already served as a reminder that I should always be alert. But it wasn't long before the game decided to really hammer in that point. I'm not beating the dead horse. It's the same dead horse as the first game. Well, I mean, not the same, I think. I'm out, 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 I'm out. After that, I decided to just go back to the house like I probably should have done in the beginning. And as if Francois's beheaded dogs weren't enough, I made another discovery that shook me. Right. Another thing I'm aware of this game is that Kaiser is a character. Fucking, I hate Legard. 1936. God, it took Legard a long time before he ascended, huh? Appointment of Kaiser as Bremen. Oh! Oh! Is Legard Hitler? Yeah, fuck Legard. All my homies hate Legard. And soon after that revelation, I decided to save. And only mere moments later, the game threw this screen at my face. God, I'm going back to the dream, aren't I? Oh, hello, it's Perkele. Oh, that's so ominous. I hate that. Don't ever do that again. No. This game's gonna give me a fucking anxiety attack, I swear. And Perkele's ominous message did not help in the slightest. Since the 14 of you are such late additions to the party, your days are already running short. The festival will see its climax in just 3 days. My master has a short attention span. If any of the other 13 contestants are still around when the midnight hits on the day 3, well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'm not killing anyone. I'm going to kill Rare. I'm going to blow up the moon if I have to. I'm more concerned about Hitler, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Do you mean I have to kill the other contestants? What you do and what you don't is entirely up to you, of course. I'm gonna blow up the moon. Do you want to kill your fellow contestants? I do not. I want to blow up the moon. And also kill Hitler. By this point, I already vowed to myself that I would never kill any of the other contestants, under any circumstance. And then, the game finally gave me a moment to breathe by showing me that beautiful option to save my game. Overwrite the save file. It's been 9 minutes? Holy fuck. And then, after I took the time to explore the Hexen and see how different the skills are in this game, I quickly found another goal to strive for. Gun proficiency. Dude, I gotta learn how to masturbate! Okay, well, clearly my humor is no better than a 10-year-old's, but if you're still watching this, I'm assuming yours isn't much better either. Anyways, after getting distracted by the Hexen for a few minutes, I finally remembered there's a game I'm playing, so I decided to go back to open the basement. After exploring for a little bit longer, I found something else that tickled my lore enthusiast brain. Skin Bible, Vinushka. Skin Bible. It's written by Yankee! Holy shit! My goat! But my little moment of respite was quickly shattered when I went outside. What the fuck? The sky was darker, for reasons I hadn't quite pieced together yet. And it wasn't long before I was forced into yet another battle. No! I got trapped in a fucking... God damn it! Even though it was just a mere villager, he dropped me down to 63 HP, and I had not a single healing item. Why did I decide to stock up on ammo? I do not, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna fucking die. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. And she has 2 weapons, because why not? I wanna try to go for the head. And that's the first miss. Manic stab. Nice miss, loser. I'm weak to stabbing. I have bleeding. Do I have claw fragments? Little did I know, that bleed status effect would ruin the entire run. Because, as it turns out, I didn't have a claw fragment. Because someone decided to stock up on ammo instead of healing items in the beginning of the game. I got this red herb, but it didn't matter because my HP would decay anyway. I need healing. Oh, you need healing, do you? Maybe you should have thought about that before packing 2 measly bullets for your trip. 4 shillings, light blue vials. Okay, light blue vial is huge. But I'm still bleeding, so does it matter? I swear this game is toying with me. But, well, bleeding or not, I still needed to proceed with the game. So, after talking to the beggar, I learned what I needed to do, and I headed out to the mayor's house. But Being too cowardly to face that villager, I decided to head back, not knowing what was waiting for me there. I'm gonna blind you first. Eye sockets are filling up with blood. Okay, I can't heal anymore. Should I just try to kill it? I mean, but it's blind now, right? Surely it'll miss. It did not miss, and it killed me. Great. Welcome to Fear and Hunger Termina, Egoist. Well, on the plus side, I wasn't bleeding on my previous save, so there's that. And so this time I actually managed to get out of that basement. And I climbed up to the house and decided to save. But that's also when I made a terrifying realization. Oh god, time passes. Oh god, wait. Every save is a few hours closer to the death of these characters to whom I've gotten attached way too quickly. Listen, I can handle having my limbs chopped off, I can handle bleeding to death, I can handle being killed by a weird man in a pig mask. But if Osa dies all because I fell asleep, I'm gonna lose my mind. And with newfound panic, I finally made my way to the mayor's manor. Is this the mayor? Hi. Good afternoon, mister. From what I understand, you are a newcomer to this town too, no? We just got a new mayor to the old town. I'm sure he is thrilled to start his business immediately by meeting the newcomers. Please, he is waiting in the dining room. Well, alright. Before I meet the mayor, I should probably explore a little bit, right? See if I am prepared. Maybe I can prepare myself more for the potential upcoming battle, and fuck that. No, we're leaving. We're going. Let's stop bitching. Let's just go meet the mayor. Newcomer. New comes. Then the new goes. Just in time for dinner. Sit down. Meeting the mayor was actually quite pleasant. The unsightly appearance aside, he was actually very polite. But unfortunately, what about this little squirmy thing? What comes to your mind? I dare not say. I'm sorry, King, I have to talk about penises. Such vulgar talk on my dinner table. Don't attack me, I'm so sorry. No! Fuck, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no forgiving. You don't act this way on a candlelight dinner. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. A train has passed already. We are way beyond that. You ungrateful and vulgar tyke. I lost an arm, didn't I? Yep. Okay, don't talk about penises on the dinner table. Okay, but this time I at least know what to talk about. So I'm not gonna offend them. There's nothing ordinary in my cookings. God damn it. You're not even tasting the food. How can you sell the food without tasting it? Okay. God damn it. But let me try the old reliable. I missed the second one. Is it blind though? It is. Good. Well, if it's blind, I think I can just... And now I'm infected. It didn't miss! Oh, that's so bullshit. Whatever. The mayor is a hard one to please, for sure. But third time's the charm. He didn't kill me this time around. But as I left the manor to continue my journey, I hope the blinding works. Is the blinding a certain hit?
Miss!
Okay, I'm just infected. That's fine. I thought I was gonna lose an arm. But I'm bleeding again. Fuck. I still did not have a claw fragment, and I was back at square one. And as if things couldn't get more terrifying... It has a gun! It has a gun! I can never relax in this game. But moments after, I saw something that finally made me feel safe. Karen! Holy shit, someone who's conscious. Oh my god, oh my god, I'm so relieved. Holy shit. It's you. Just what the hell is going on in this town? There's something very bad. The locals. Did you get attacked too? Yes. I'm just glad I took my pistol with me. What do we do now? We don't do anything. I work alone. Unfortunately, Karen is a fucking bitch and she refused to help me. Karen, I'm going to throw glass shards in your eyes and I want to see you use that fucking pistol then. And so I was forced to proceed with a measly 1 HP all by myself. Thanks, Karen. cursing her name the entire way through. I made my way to the lake, got a death scare. I'm gonna book it the second something else, something. And eventually made my way back to the train. I'm back to the train. I'm back at the train. Finally, somewhere I felt safe. Truly safe. I need Tanaka, holy shit. Oh my god, people. I've never been happier to see people before in my life. You decided to stay at the train? No, I just needed to rest. I actually wound up here on complete accident. There's a guy who shot me earlier. There's something bad going on. Bad? What do you mean? Yeah, I was attacked by the locals. As I'm sure you can tell. What? Attacked? What do you mean? There's nothing on your body that could possibly indicate that you've been attacked. Are you alright? Olivia! 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 Do you see the fucking puddle of blood beneath me? I'm worried about the others. Would you... Olivia, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Look at me! Look at me! What makes you think I'm possibly under any condition to go look for people? I got shot, Olivia! I don't think they've gotten far yet. Well, I found Karen, but the bitch didn't do anything to help me. Listen, as much as I love these characters, they're driving me insane here. But being left in such miserable conditions, that's about where my journey began to wind down. Hi, editing Egoist here. This is the part of the video where I was gonna cut in with the rest of my footage. As of right now, I have about 12 hours of footage on Termina recorded, but I'm realizing that if I were to record all of that, this video would turn out to be like an hour long. And one, that's a lot of footage for me to edit, and two, I'm already late on uploading this video. I said I was gonna get this video out on the 30th, and it's already the 31st, and by my estimates, it would take me another week to finish editing the rest of the footage. So I decided to just cut this video short on this first recording of Termina. I'll have to figure out how to edit the other videos, but as of right now, I just want to get this one video out just so there's something. So yeah, please stay tuned for the next Termina video because that will come out. And I hope you all enjoyed and vibed along with me. I'll see you next time.